Alright folks, this week on Cooking with Corey, we're going to do something, should be delicious. We got some pork butt, country style ribs here that I have been marinating in Italian dressing, and I did that overnight. I got home and put them in here. So they've probably been around 18 hours, give or take, right there. We got some killer hogs back here. I know it is whatever, but I had to buy a 5-pound thing of it, so I had to find another shaker for it. I got so much. Delicious. Grillaholics SPG, obviously our sponsor. We love Grillaholics. Asian Fusion, you know I love this seasoning. And obviously some Rufus Teague, touch of heat. Hey, let's get this cook going on next. We're going to layer some flavors on there and see where it brings us. We got the Traeger back here rolling at 300 because we don't want to be messing around with it all night. Let's get this cook going. All right, our next step will be, obviously I got to take these and drain off all that Italian dressing. Obviously we're going to discard that, but we're going to obviously leave a thin layer on there. That'll work as our binder for our pork butt country style ribs to layer on all these delicious flavors back there. Just a disclaimer, during the video I did run something under my thumbnail at work, so you know, if you're thinking that's a dirty nail, it's not. That's just a little blood under my nail because I ran something on there. Gosh, damn, that hurt. Anyway, let's get on with this cook. All right, folks, here they are out of our Italian dressing marinade. You can see the vinegar did a little bit of number on it, you know, cooking it a little bit, you know, whatever. So we got these two stronger ones. Those were absolutely definitely need to go over the heat source. And obviously these are pork butts, so you can see, you know, like if you were having a pork steak and you see the bones come through. If we did this, you come over here, where's that other bone at? Like that, you can see, you know, you definitely make a pork steak out of it because that's what it is. It's pork butt. So all right, now it's time to dress these up with our delicious rubs we got going on over. All right, folks, here we are. Let's get these seasoned up. I've taken the two thicker pieces here, and we're gonna do this one. It's got a little sunshine going on in here. Woohoo! Little sunshine. Anyway, let's get it going. Let's start out with our Grillaholics SPG. We're just gonna do this one, and then I'll, you know, do the rest, and you don't have to watch me do them all. We're just gonna do this one side, just so you know, and I'm gonna do all the sides this way. So we got SPG from Grillaholics. You can get that. Cooking with Corey, 20% off. You know, go take advantage of that deal. That's a really, really, really good deal. 20% off anything on Grillaholics. Use the code Cooking with Corey. It'll be down in the bucket. Anyway, we got our Italian Fusion. And right now, if you're still watching, you say, I love Italian Fusion. The first 3 people I see down in the comments that say I love Italian Fusion, I'm gonna get a hold of you and I'll send you a bottle. All right, next layer, that's 2. All right, we got our killer hogs, the barbecue rub. Obviously I don't got a label on that because I had to buy that big 5-pound tub of it. So here we go. That will go on there like that, like so. I will get around all layers of each of them. Hit up our Traeger over here. Like I said, running 300. We're not messing around. We want to get it done a little faster, which means we might get a little bit less of a smoke ring, etc. on it, but it's going to be delicious anyway. All right, I'll season the rest of them up, take you back. All right, so I brought these inside, and this is what we got. I tell you what, they've been sitting there about 30 minutes. I did throw them in the fridge, you know, just because they're meat, you know, whatever. We'll throw them in the fridge, and here we got it. We got our nice seasoning, 3 layers of rub, plus an Italian dressing marinade. All right, time to get these on that Traeger. Traeger's hungry. You can hear him back there. Traeger, 300 degrees. We're running cherry. Let's go next. All right, folks, here we are. We're at the Traeger. Obviously, you can hear it howling. Anyway, let's get our country style ribs cut for the pork butt on there. These 2 bigger pieces, so I know my heat source is right under there. I'm going right under, on top, excuse me, of my 2 bigger pieces, so I know they can handle that. These 2 smaller pieces over here, which I got, I'm going to put on here, they can go out to the side. They're not going to need as much power as those 2 bigger pieces are. And I'm obviously Glazing. Some more Grillholics stuff, as you can see. It says Grillholics on it. You can get all your tools there at Grillholics also. I'll tell you what, Christmas is coming up. Go check them out. Cooking with Corey, you get 20% off. The link will be down in the bucket. Alright, time for a smoky bath at 300 in the Traeger. Let's let them rip. Alright folks, here we are. Hour and 15 minutes into it. And our cut ribs are looking good. But, as you can see, they're still tough. And obviously, getting these ones to the side are still a little tough. So that means we got a little cooking time to do on these bad boys yet. I have a lot around here to whatever, but we're going to add some Dr. Pepper Zero to it. Give them a little bit of moisture, why not? Use what you want. Doesn't matter. Cooking with Corey, you don't have to follow rules. There, Dr. Pepper Zero. You know, you can spritz it with apple cider vinegar, you do what you want, but you know, that's what we're going to do. We're going to close this up, we're going to let them rip for another 30 minutes, and you know, see where we're at. Okay folks, we're 2.5 hours in, and I'll tell you what, I thought we would have to wrap these. I wasn't planning on wrapping, but we aren't going to have to. They got to the tender spot for us. They are working out well, so let's turn these over. And we will give these, oh, look at that. See, I told you, these smaller ones are totally falling apart. They're ready to roll. All right. We'll come back, give them a fucking dose of some, well, I said that for, we'll give them a dose of some barbecue sauce dose. All right, while I have you here, we're just going to put our Traeger down into showdown mode. Leave it like that. I'm going to close it, go in, we'll get the barbecue sauce. All right, time to glaze these bad boys up. We're tired on these. I was thinking we might have to wrap them, but hey, they did what I thought they would do. So around the 2.5 to 3 hour mark, running at 300 on the Traeger, triple rub. So let's give them some barbecue sauce. This is Teague's. Touch of heat. We're gonna give that on those bad boys right there. Oh yeah. Cover them all up. We're just gonna do one side here. Because that's all the sweetness you really need. You don't need to like drench them in sauce. I mean, if that's your thing, go ahead. Drench them up in sauce. It's not my thing. I'd rather have a nice little layer of sauce like that, like I have the roll. All right, we're gonna plate them up and take a taste test. All right, folks, here it is. All that work we got here. Got some nice color. All that delicious on here. I thought we were actually gonna have to wrap, but no. Look at that. Pulls right off. Look at that. Triple rub. I'll tell you what. So many flavors in those country style pork butt ribs. Hey, make them your own. Do what you need to do with them. I'll tell you what. 2.5 hours. Better than a whole pork butt. These are little strips of pork butt. Make it your own. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching Cooking with Corey.